On February 18, 2003, thieves walked out of the most secure diamond vault in the world with $100 million in stones, and no one's ever proven who planned. It was 3:14 a.m. when the alarm system failed, not triggered, failed. Every sensor, every layer, every redundancy that the Antwerp Diamond Center had spent millions fortifying dead. The thieves had maybe 90 minutes before anyone noticed. They knew that. They'd calculated it down to the minute. I've read the police reports myself, and what strikes you isn't the theft itself, it's the precision. The absolute certainty that comes only from someone who'd studied that vault the way a surgeon studies anatomy. Let me rewind. Antwerp, Belgium, 2003. This city owned the diamond trade like New York owns finance. 80% of the world's rough diamonds passed through those streets. The Diamond Center sat on Hovenierstraat, a fortress disguised as an office building. 11 stories of polished steel and paranoia. The vault itself was on the second floor, 6 feet thick, reinforced concrete and steel, motion sensors, pressure sensors. Time-locked bolts that couldn't open before dawn, no matter what. To the security industry, it was the job no one could pull off. Then one night in February, someone proved them wrong. The heist itself took maybe 15 minutes, 4 men, no alarms, no explosives, no drama, which is precisely what made it brilliant. They walked in through the main entrance, bypassed the camera system, descended to the vault, opened it, filled their bags, and left like they'd just picked up their dry cleaning. By 4:30 a.m. they were gone. What they took was staggering: 374 diamonds and sapphires, rubies, emeralds. Official estimates put the haul at $100 million, some appraisers thought higher. The boxes they left behind were lined up neat as a library, empty, organized, professional. The Belgian police found them standing there like a taunt. Whoever did this wasn't desperate. They weren't amateurs. This was someone's masterwork. The investigation became a riddle. Belgian police, Interpol, insurance investigators, everyone descended on Antwerp like ants on a drop picnic. They had security footage, sure, but the footage showed something strange. The cameras had been looped, not disabled, looped. Someone had recorded ordinary vault footage, then played it back during the actual theft. Whoever planned this new security system's the way a locksmith knows locks. They knew the blind spots, the timing, and the vulnerabilities. Suspects emerged. A man named Leonardo Notarbartolo, an Italian jeweler with connections to organized crime, became the primary focus. He'd been seen near the Diamond Center. He'd studied the building, but here's where it gets murky. Notarbartolo was arrested, tried, convicted, sentenced to 10 years, yet even after his conviction, the larger question remained unanswered. Who was the mastermind? Was it Notarbartolo alone? Was there someone above him? Someone who planned it and never entered that building? I've talked to crime analysts who have spent years on this case. They tell me something consistent. The technical knowledge required to defeat that vault's security system doesn't match Notarbartolo's background. A jeweler knows stones and settings. He doesn't necessarily know how to bypass motion sensors or loop security feeds. That's different expertise. That's someone else's fingerprints, metaphorically speaking. Some investigators whispered about an inside man, someone who worked in the building, someone who understood the schedules, the protocols, the exact moment when the alarm system underwent its nightly diagnostic, the only window when it could be defeated. That person was never identified, never charged, never publicly named as far as anyone knows. The diamonds themselves became ghosts. Recovered gems trickled back into the market over years, but many never surfaced. Insurance companies paid out claims. The Diamond Center upgraded its security again. Life moved on, but in law enforcement circles, the Antwerp job remained a teaching moment. Not because it was solved, but because it wasn't. Notarbartolo served his sentence. He was released. In interviews years later, he maintained his involvement but claimed he was the courier, not the architect. Someone hired him, someone paid him, someone else designed the operation. He named no names, authorities never cracked him. And here's what keeps investigators awake. If Notarbartolo's telling the truth, that person is still out there. 20 years later, the case remains technically open. No arrest warrants for the mastermind, no named conspiracy, just a theft so clean, so calculated that it reads less like a crime and more like a demonstration. Someone wanted to prove it could be done, they did it, and they walked away. The real question isn't what happened, it's who thought of it first, who had the vision, the knowledge, the contacts to orchestrate something this elaborate. Was it a career criminal, a disgruntled security expert, someone inside the insurance industry? We may never know. And that's precisely what makes the Antwerp Diamond heist unforgettable. The crime was solved, the mastermind never was. Subscribe every week. We uncover another impossible heist that rewrites what we thought was solved.